Welcome, welcome one and all to another edition of Swiss's Commuting Chaos. And if you're new to the channel or you haven't yet subscribed, hit that pause button and subscribe. Now, this first video is just a bit of fun. I was riding along and there were two workmen pulling a rope through some ducting that goes underground, and I think the rope snaps, but I had to play about with it. Couldn't resist it. So keep an eye on the far workman. I've marked him out. Should give you a laugh. The next clip, we're just between Richmond and Kew, and there's a cyclist up ahead. I've marked him out. He gets towards the traffic lights. They're red, and the reason they're red is because there's a pedestrian crossing, and he pulls up onto the pavement, admittedly onto a cycle path, but he has to wait for the pedestrian. So he's not getting any advantage from pulling onto the cycle path, and then just does this, and it's just so dumb it's unbelievable. If I'm a lorry coming down at 30 miles an hour, he's dead. Simple as that. We're now on the North Circular, and I've paused the video just to show you that there are cars like this blue Mercedes that actually position themselves quite wide. It's not a problem, but you can't filter past them unless there's a space in the other lane, which there is in this instance. I don't get irritated or annoyed. You just let it wash over you, really. However, as we go further along, there is a woman in a Peugeot. Now, she's so wide, she's actually across the dotted white lines and in the other lane. And I'm thinking, what on earth? Why does somebody position their car that badly? And then you get level with her and you realise she's on her mobile phone. But she's one of these people that holds the mobile phone horizontal away from them in front of their mouth. Just stupidity beyond stupidity. Anyway, I've added the video footage sound back into this one so you can hear my reaction to it.
Thank you. You're not going to get off your phone. Get off your phone.
And this next clip, it's the hanger lane gyratory system. Early in the morning, I'm commuting into work. I want to be in the outside lane for the North Circular, and there's going to be a white Audi coming up my inside, and he's going to accelerate towards a pickup truck that, quite frankly, I don't know what he thinks he's doing, because there's nowhere for him to go other than, of course, into my lane. I mean, let's be honest, that's not a stopping distance. And yep, true to form, he's going to pull across into my lane whilst I'm in the lane next to him without indicating. Then he's going to sit about 4 foot from my rear bumper until I actually turn my helmet round and glance at him, at which point, in fairness to him, he does pull back to having a reasonable stopping distance for the rest of the journey, so that's okay. But before everyone shouts out, always an Audi, that's not the car that we're looking at in this clip. What we're looking at is the Mercedes on the inside lane, and he's about to just pull across in front of the van. You're not going to actually see it because I turn my head. By the time I've turned it back, he will have pulled across in front with no stopping distance for the van, who then has to decelerate significantly to give himself enough stopping distance. This is actually a recurring theme in this clip, as you'll see. And hey presto, there's the Mercedes just pulling in front of the van. Having pulled that manoeuvre, I'm worried that he's going to do the same to me and he's just going to pull out in front of me. But it turns out he doesn't want my lane. He wants the lane on the left. But he's determined to get in front of this lorry. And when I say lorry, it's a flat loader, but I mean, wow, it's a big lorry. And he is absolutely adamant he's going to get in front of it. So we're going to speed the video footage up now. And here he comes. Now, he realises there's not room for him to pull in front of the lorry, so he slows down and goes backwards, but then thinks, fuck it, I'm going to go for it. Now, he wants to pull into a gap that is 2 cars' length between the van that is changing lanes and braking and the enormous lorry. I'm going to put the sound on the video back on so you can hear the lorry's reaction, because it ain't good. we're back in Richmond. We're watching the Volkswagen ahead of me. It's a 20-mile-an-hour zone, but there are people that early in the morning don't want to do anywhere near 20 miles an hour. It doesn't quite clearly say you must go this side of the bollards, but hey, what the heck. He's an important kind of guy. And finally, my journey home. And we're in Richmond once again. I mean, if you're going to go, go! Thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed it, hit that like button, and stay safe out there, because it's a bloody mad world.